What we found? A 1975 DAF 44. Wonder how long this has been sitting here.
It looks like it needs a little bit of a clean, I can't lie. But let me not shame the owner.
But yeah, talk about owner. You know a bit of history about the ownership, about what happened in this place, right?
Yeah, so literally, this is one of the biggest prefab estates in Europe. I think it had nearly 200 homes, and it was built because after the war, there was a massive housing shortage. So apparently in Lewisham, within the first year of the war, I think there was 15,000 houses destroyed in Lewisham alone in the first year of the war. So they were building these houses. They got a Housing Act passed to build all these houses because people needed homes. So they're literally just small little homes with 2 bedrooms, a bathroom and a garden. And
that's it.
They used to be all over London, but they normally got knocked down by the local councils.
Okay.
But this is the only one that's stayed standing for so long, because they normally got knocked down in like the 70s.
Okay, talking about staying standing, and there's only a little piece left, and I know that some of them has been knocked down.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into that in a little while, so let's walk around and let's see what we can find. Imagine living here though, in this after the Second World War. See, that's all still lives there because they've got the something called the line. This looks like it could be abandoned. But could you imagine living here, running up and down here?
Do you know what? I reckon in its time, it was probably a good community.
Yeah.
Like all these houses, when you think about it, it's not like flats where you walk out into a corridor.
Yeah.
There's still streets in that. See, with flats, one of the big problems they were saying was that you wouldn't really bump into your neighbour like that, because you just walk out your front door into the corridor and that would be it. But here, you know, I can imagine people sit out on their porches probably. But I'm not sure, but I can imagine. The reason that they're knocking it down is because Lewisham Council basically said, yeah, look, it's not financially viable for us to bring these houses up to modern standards. So, and apparently 56% or something of the residents said they were in favour of it, but people were arguing that the only reason they were in favour of it was because they knew that the council wasn't going to invest in these houses anyway, so they felt like they had no choice.
But the thing about that, they were in favour of it, but did they get rehoused into the new builds? That's the question, and that's the fight, people. If you was one of those people whose families or even yourself lived here for more than 60 years, please let us know in the comment section. Please write it down in the comment section. If you knew someone who lived there, or you got family, friends, or someone who lived there, please write it and let us know. We would like to know. This is the last remaining houses of the prefab era. I wonder if people still actually live here, because there is cars parked here, and they are modern cars. They are not cars from post-war or from the 60s or something. So
it's mad when you think about it, that in I'll give it 2-3 years, this type of architecture will be completely gone. Not even just from London, not even just from the UK, from the whole of Europe, this will all be gone.
Well, it seems like some of the locals have been having fun.